So many could win this race. We're not even going to name any of them. Kids, now's your best chance. Pick your favorite color, your favorite number, your favorite driver, and hold steady. It's Wakeman and Preetzel off of 4. Favorite color is out. It's green. Gonna take a lot of laps to shake this one down as some of the horsepower works its way to the front. Some of the cars that just underperform are going to work their way to the back. Bill Preetzel will take to the top spot early past Wakeman. With him comes Corso. Settling into 4th is Bobby Gutnick. Meyerhofer in the top 5 for the time being. Dusty Man getting shuffled backwards. He will now be a man sandwich in between Vandermeer Jr. and the 15 of Benson. Oh, problems. Here we go. Oh, front end is gone of the 38 machine to the corners. Brian Holtz minus a nose radiator spitting up. We got cars all over the place. A junkyard in turn 2. We're under caution. That all started. Chad Smith in the 82 wobbled right about the apex of 1 and 2. And once you lose control up there, if you get sideways, 38 wrong place at the wrong time. Brian Holtz looks like it's just going to be the. We'll lead him around. Window net to window net. And this is a Mid-American Stock Car Series points race. Final race of the year, Oktoberfest race weekend next weekend. Well, Mike Corso is an awfully racy driver. Let's see what he's got with Bill Preetzel as we are back to green. So far, so good. A good clean restart. The Franklin Flyer, Bill Preetzel, will take back the top spot, but here comes Corso. Says, no. I'm going to take a shot at that there, Bill. Some good tough battles from 3rd all the way back. Wakeman trying to hold off Bobby Gutnick in the 10 machine. The 15 of Ken Benson has been pretty impressive so far today. He held qualifying for about 8 or 9 cars. As the top 4 now go single file. This is about the time of the race we would expect some drivers to maybe settle in just a tad bit. Got enough heat in the tires and let their opponents make the mistake. Front row could be a different story, though. Preetzel and Corso. Wakeman got a heat race win. Oh, hold on. Bobby Gutnick almost went round and round in turn 2, courtesy of Benson. And that allowed Josh Nelson to come out. Here we go again. Turns 1 and 2. It's shot at Calhoun, and your leader is in the melee. Bill Preetzel, no place to go. Your leader into the back of Bill's shot. The complexity is now changed. Wakeman backing his way away from the top 4 under the Camping World JE Piston sign. This one could take a little bit to clean up. Bad break for Bill's shot, the 4 of Dan Calhoun, and the 5 of Bill Preetzel. Preetzel does have the window net down. The Metro Medical Services ambulance will roll in the corners. Well, the 4 of Daniel Calhoun will roll away from that one. Bill Preetzel had the window for your Ron Vandermeer Jr. has obviously avoided the melee so far, and you become a champion when you get to do things like that. Sit back, stay out of people's ways, have a lot of patience, and try to win this thing in the end. Out of turn 4, back to green we go. But Jeff Wakeman has been awfully racy all day today as he'll battle Gutnick for that second position. The one following Corso. A lot of slippery vehicles up there in the corners. Ken Benson thought he was going to go around momentarily. Ooh, look at Meyer on Bobby Gutnick. Got elbows all over the driver's compartment there as he was trying to hold her down. Here comes Meyerhofer in the 14, the 3 of Vandermeer Jr., the 0-1 is Nelms. Get some more heat in these tires and we'll see what we can do. Oh, Benson almost went around in turn 2. Meyerhofer might have given him just a tad bit of assistance. Cody Club holding strong. He almost brought it around in turn 4 as he battles Dusty Man. Dusty Man way too high up there in turn 2. As now he'll challenge Smith for the position. 12 in, a whole bunch to go. It is Rick Corso and Jeff Wakeman. Bobby Gutnick completes top 3. Rest of your current top 5 is Benson and Nelms. Good battle here between Meyerhofer and Vandermeer Jr. Have called a lot of their races over the years, and those two guys, they love the door-to-door stuff. So the entire field slowly but surely starts to go single file. Cody Club, your quick time qualifier, working his way through the field. He'll take Meyerhofer to task. .35 laps to go, and it is a grueling one so far. Corso, Wakeman, and Gutnick. Benson and Nelms, your top 5. Here comes Ron Vandermeer Jr. He's got a tad bit of clean here to try to work his way into the top 5. When Vandermeer Jr. starts to get on a roll, that's not good news for whoever's in front of him. He will sit back and ride your bumper for 10, 15 laps and play the cat and mouse game if he has to. To the inside goes Nelms. Nice move past Benson, the 15. Into the top 4 he'll go. Back up front, Corso and Wakeman starting to step away from the field. Ron Vandermeer Jr. slowed up to just a tad bit by Benson. He'll roll out into the top 5. With him comes quick time qualifier Cody Club. Gutnick fighting hard to stay at that number 3 position. Josh Nelms has given about 3 or 4 more laps. Lap traffic's going to come into play, and race cars are going to become pawns real fast. Now doing a great job of racing door to door next to Bobby Gutnick. Nelms wants that number 3 position awfully bad. Half car in, he's got it. Leaders heading into turns 1 and 2. It's Corso and Wakeman. Nelms now after that pass is 3rd. Gutnick back to 4th, and your point leader, Vandermeer Jr. in the top 5. Gotta kind of wonder if the 15 of Ken Benson, if his car is starting to go away just a tad bit. As Cody Club had reeled him in there for 2 laps. Hanging on to that back bumper. The leaders now into lap traffic. Lundy about to go a lap down, courtesy of Corso. Where Corso goes, Wakeman will follow. Josh Nelms down the back straightaway. Lots of clean air for the 0-1 to run. And it's Gutnick and Vandermeer Jr. "27 laps in, and many of these now caution-free as these drivers are all jockeying for positions. So far, so good for Corso and Wakeman, your leaders, as they have kept quite the distance between those two cars and the third place running of Josh Nelms. Dusty Mann goes a lap down, as does Brian Holtz in his 38 machine. Susan from the 50-50. We need you to report back to the 50 table immediately. Susan with the 50-50. We need you to report to the 50-50 table immediately. Again, race fans, we're going to be joining that 50-50 number at the conclusion of this Mid-Am race. And tonight's winner is going to draw the number as Wakeman is back on the hammer again. Momentarily stuck his nose to the inside of Corso to see how much wiggle room he had. He's working Corso awfully hard now. Dusty Mann out of Minnesota. His afternoon is now done. He has problems with an 18. He's got some steam coming out there in turn two. That's Tim Stewart. To Dusty Mann, he has bowed out of this one. Stewart at the same time is under the Gillies heating and air conditioning sign in turn two. Jeff Wakeman, all kinds of used up against Corso on that 88 machine. And a fantastic finish to that one right there. Boy, if you look at the back left tire of Rick Corso, it's got all kinds of Wakeman orange all the way around, all the way into the rim. Big deep breath for our top three. We'll bring them out on the National Short Track Championship stage as we get you ready for some super late model driving here in a moment. He's awfully spent. Let's bring him up, your National Short Track Mid-American Stock Car Series champion, Rick Corso. You know, I've called a lot of your races over the years, but I can't remember the last time I've called one like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, we won some spring ones out here. The fall ones never been nice to us, super late, whatever we came out and run. I told my wife before we came here, we're going to get this one tonight. All right, that's the way I like it. Yeah, hard. I mean, this guy's getting old. I can't go more than 50 laps. Ooh. I definitely think my biggest sponsor is Adams Auto Body, Performance Unlimited. They do kind of the chassis stuff. Years ago, we put it underneath. If everyone remembers, this is the car that took down that corner wall 10 years ago, destroyed it. We put her back together. She went up to Milwaukee, said fast time. Should have won the race, but finished second. And first time on a short quarter mile, this thing was good. My crew chief drove it up at Slinger last time, said I had a good car, so we're going with that, and we had enough to hold them off, that's for sure. It definitely was a battle with the guys behind us, and appreciate that, too. They kept us clean. We got jacked up a little bit, but no problems there.
How about your National Short Track champion winner, Mike Corso?